We are going to start now lecture 7 of chapter 10 class 11th mathematics straight lines. So we start this lecture with the parametric form of line, the parametric equation we are talking about. So we are saying that suppose these are the x-axis and y-axis and a point is given to us. We are saying this is the point, that is Q, and its coordinates they are x1 comma y1, and a line is passing through this point and it makes an angle of theta with the x-axis, and the equation of this line we have to prove that the parametric equation, it is x minus x1 over cos theta, that is equal to y minus y1 over sin theta, that is equal to r, where r is the directed distance between the point x, y and x1, y1. So we are considering that suppose there is another point over here. We are saying this point, it is P, its coordinates they are x, y, and the distance between P and Q, it is r. This distance we are saying it is r. So to prove this result, we have drawn a perpendicular from this P. We are saying this is PL. We have drawn a perpendicular from Q. We are saying this is QM. And we have drawn a perpendicular from this Q on PL, and we are naming this point as N. So the angle we have at this point Q, this angle we are saying this is equal to theta. And if we calculate the value of Qn, we have this is equal to ML, this length we are saying, and this ML is equal to OL minus OM, that is equal to x minus x1. Similarly, if we calculate the value of Pn, we are talking about the value Pn, that is equal to PL minus NL, that is equal to y minus y1. And if we look at this triangle, we are talking about this triangle over here. We are saying the value of cos theta, that is equal to Qn over PQ, that is equal to x minus x1 over r. This distance we are saying this is r. And if we calculate the value of sin theta, we are getting this is equal to Pn over PQ, that is equal to y minus y1 over r. So if we calculate the value of r from both these equations and equate both these values, we obtain r is equal to x minus x1 over cos theta is equal to y minus y1 over sin theta, and this is the parametric equation of the line. Now the question we have based upon this, it is the slope of a straight line through the point. A point is given and the slope is given to be 3 by 4. We are saying any point is given, this is the point A, it is 3, 2. A line is passing through this point and its slope, it is given to be 3 by 4. Find the coordinates of the point on the line that are 5 units away from A. So we are calculating a point over here. Suppose this is the point P, X, Y, and it is being given that this distance we have, it is 5 units. So we are talking about the parametric equation of this line, that will be x minus 3 over cos theta, that is equal to y minus 2 over sin theta, and this value is equal to plus minus 5. The distance is given to be 5. It may be in this direction, it may be in this direction. This point Pxy may be over here. So we are getting these two values. So what we obtain from this is that the value of x we have, that is equal to 3 plus minus 5 cos theta, and the value of y we have, that is equal to 2 plus minus 5 sin theta. Now the slope is given to be 3 by 4. We are talking about this value. It is tan theta is equal to 3 by 4. So we obtain the value of sin theta and cos theta. Both these values, these are positive. So the value of sin theta we obtain, it is 3 by 5. And the value of cos theta we obtain, it is 4 by 5. When we substitute both these values in these equations, we obtain that x is equal to 3 plus minus 5 into 4 by 5, and y is equal to 2 plus minus 5 into 3 by 5. So corresponding to this, we obtain the values as, we are obtaining the values of x as 7 and minus 1, and the values of y we are obtaining, it is 5 and minus 1. So the points we obtain corresponding to it, the final answer we obtain that the point may be 7, 5 and -1, -1. So these are the 2 points we are saying whose distance from this point A, it is 5 units, and the slope of the line where we are calculating the distance, it is equal to 3/. Next is find the direction in which a straight line must be drawn through the point 1, 2, so that the point of intersection with the line x plus y is equal to 4 may be at a distance of 1/3√6 from this point. So suppose we are saying we have, these are the x-axis and the y-axis. This is x-axis, y-axis, this is the origin, and the point 1, 2 is given. This is the point A, that is 1, 2, and we are talking about the line x plus y is equal to 4. So this is the line we are saying, this is the line x plus y is equal to 4, and we are talking about that we want to draw a line from this point. We want to draw a line on this from this point, so that the distance or the length of this portion that we have, it is 1/3√6. We want to find the direction in which this line must be drawn. So suppose we are saying this line, it makes an angle theta, that we are drawing, it makes an angle theta with the x-axis. Then this line, we are saying the equation of this line, it is given by x minus 1 over cos theta is equal to y minus 2 over sin theta, and we are saying that the distance between these 2 points, we are interested in a point on this line whose distance from A, it should be 1/3√6. So from this what we obtain is that the value of x we obtain, it is 1/3√6 cos theta plus 1, and the value of y we obtain, it is 1/3√6 sin theta plus 2, and these 2 points should lie on the line x plus y is equal to 4. So if we substitute this value over here, we get 1/3√6 into sin theta plus cos theta plus 3, that is equal to 4. This value will become 1. So this implies us that sin theta plus cos theta, that is equal to, if we shift these terms on this side, we obtain it is 3/√6. We are writing √6/√6. So it is this value will become √6/2, or we can write this is equal to √3/√2. Now if we multiply both sides of this equation by 1/√2, we are multiplying both sides of this equation, sin theta plus cos theta is equal to this, we get this is equal to √3/2. So this implies us, this value we are saying, this is cos of theta minus pi/4. We are getting cos of theta minus pi/4, that is equal to cos pi/6. So solving this, we get theta minus pi/4 is equal to 2n pi plus minus pi/6. So on solving this, the final answer we obtain, on solving this value, the final answer we obtain, it is theta is equal to plus minus pi/6 plus pi/4, and this value comes out to be, when we are saying that the value of theta should belong to the interval 0 to pi, the answer we are getting, the final answer we are getting, it is 15 degrees 75 minutes. So we are saying this is the angle at which we should draw this line. Next is a line through the point 2, 3 makes an angle 3 pi/4 with the negative direction of x-axis. So we are saying, we are having, these are the x-axis and the y-axis. This is x-axis and this is the y-axis. A line is there and it is making an angle of 3 pi/4 with the negative direction of x-axis, and this line it is passing through the point, some point A is there, and this point it is 2, 3. Find the length of the line segment cut off between 2, 3 and the line x plus y minus 7 is equal to 0. There is another line over here. This line it is x plus y minus 7 is equal to 0. It will intersect at this point. So we have to calculate the distance between these two points. So if this angle it is making, it is 3 pi by 4. So with the positive direction it is making an angle of pi by 4. So the equation of this line we have, it is x minus 2 over cos pi by 4 is equal to y minus 3 over sin pi by 4, that is equal to r. R we are saying, how we are calculating this value? We are saying if any point over here, it is x comma y, and distance between these two it is r. So we are getting the equation in this form. So this implies us x is equal to, this value is 1 by root 2, this value is 1 by root 2. So we get x is equal to 2 plus r by root 2, and y is equal to 3 plus r by root 2. Now we are saying that this point should lie on this line. So we are getting 2 plus r by root 2 plus 3 plus r by root 2 minus 7 is equal to 0. So this implies us that 2r by root 2 is equal to, when you solve this value you will get it is 2. So this implies us that the value of r that we have, it is equal to square root 2. So we are getting that this length, that is this length AP that we have, it is equal to square root 2. Next is find the distance of the point 2, 3 from the line 2x minus 3y plus 9 is equal to 0 measured along the line 2x minus 2y plus 5 is equal to 0. So we have a line over here. So this line we have, it is 2x minus 3y plus 9 is equal to 0. We have a point over here, this point it is 2, 3, and we are measuring the distance of this point from this line in the direction of line 2x minus 2y plus 5 is equal to 0. We are measuring in this direction. So if we talk about the equation of this line, then the slope of this line we have, it is equal to 1. So this implies us that the angle it makes with the x-axis, it is pi by 4, then tan theta is equal to 1. So if we consider this point over here and consider any point x comma y on this line, then we are writing the parametric form of equation of this line as x minus 2 over cos pi by 4, it is 1 by root 2, that is equal to y minus 3 over 1 by root 2, and this value should be equal to r, and r is the distance between these 2 points. Now we are saying if this point it lies on this line, it lies on the line 2x minus 3y plus 9 is equal to 0, then what we obtain is, from this equation we are saying the value of x we have, it is equal to r by root 2 plus 2, and the value of y we have, it is equal to 3 plus r by root 2. So substituting both these values in this equation, we get it is 2r by root 2 plus 4 minus we have over here, it is 3 plus r by root 2. So this will become minus 9 minus 3r by root 2 plus 9 is equal to 0. So we get minus r by root 2 is equal to minus 4. So this implies us that the value of r we have, it is 4 root 2. So the value of r that we have, it is 4 root 2, and this r gives us the distance between these 2 points in this direction. Next is, if the line y minus root 3x plus 3 is equal to 0, this cuts the parabola y square is equal to x plus 2 at a and b. So this thing is shown in this figure, that this is the parabola, and this line it cuts at the point a and b. then find the value of PA into PB, where P is the point, the coordinates of this point it is root 3 comma 0. So this is the equation of this line given. So if we calculate the slope from this line, the value of slope we have it is root 3. It means the angle it makes with the x-axis it is 60 degree. So equation of this line in the parametric form it is x minus root 3 by cos 60. Then it is equal to y minus 0, this point is there, root 3 and 0, divided by sin 60, and this value is equal to r. Now the value of cos 60 we have it is 1 by 2, and the value of sin 60 we have it is root 3 by 2. So from this equation we obtain that the value of x we have it is equal to r by 2 plus root 3, and the value of y we have it is equal to root 3 r by 2. Now these 2 points they lie on this parabola. So if we substitute this value over here, we get it is 3r square by 4, that is equal to r by 2 plus root 3 plus 2. So from this we obtain it is 3r square is equal to 2r plus 4 root 3 plus 8. So we obtain the quadratic equation 3r square minus 2r minus 4 into 2 plus root 3, that is equal to 0. So when we solve this value, we obtain two values of r. One value is r1 and second value we are saying it is r2. When we solve this quadratic equation, we will obtain two values of r, one is r1 and second is r2, and the product of these two values we have to calculate. We have to calculate PA into PB. R1 will be this distance, R2 will be this distance. We have to calculate the value of R1 into R2, that is we are talking about product of roots. So that will be equal to minus 4 into 2 plus root 3 divided by 3. So the value we obtain for R1 into R2, that is equal to 4 into 2 plus root 3 divided by 3. So this is the value of R1 into R2, that is PA into PB. Next we have is, suppose we are talking about, this is the x-axis and the y-axis, and we are talking about 2 points A and B. The coordinates of this point A it is x1 y1, and the coordinate of this point B it is x2 y2. Now if we join both these points, we will obtain a line over here, and the angle this line makes with the x-axis, suppose it is theta. So if we draw a perpendicular over here, we are saying this length we have it is x2 minus x1, this length we have it is y2 minus y1, and the distance between these 2 points we are saying it is d. Then what we obtain is that the value of cos theta we have it is equal to x2 minus x1 over d. The value of sin theta we have it is y2 minus y1 over d, where this d is the distance between these 2 points, and it is given by this formula that it is square root of x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. Now from this what we obtain is that the value of x2 we have it is equal to x1 plus d cos theta, and the value of y2 we have it is equal to y1 plus d sin theta. These are the values of the points x2 and y2. Now we are saying if this line AB it rotates by an angle of, this line it rotates by an angle of alpha, then we have this point it is shifted to this new point, and this new point it is x2 dash comma y2 dash. So we are saying the coordinates of x2 dash that is equal to x1 plus d cos theta plus alpha, and y2 dash is equal to y1 plus d sin theta plus alpha, where we are saying this AB is equal to AB dash is equal to D. We are saying this is pure rotation that we have. This length we have, it is D, and this length is also D. Then the new coordinates that we have, they are given by this equation. Now the next question we have is the line joining the points A 2, 0 and B 3, 1. These are the 2 points we are talking about. Is rotated about A in the anti-clockwise direction by an angle of 15 degree. Find the equation of the line in the new position. If B goes to C, we are saying B goes to C in the new position, then what will be the coordinates of C? So we are talking about this length AB. This length AB we have, it is square root of 3 minus 2 square plus 1 minus 0 square. So answer we get, it is equal to square root 2. And if we calculate the slope of this line AB, the slope of this line, that is equal to 1 minus 0 over 3 minus 2, that is equal to 1, and we are saying this is equal to tan 45 degree. So this angle we obtain, the value of this angle we obtain, it is 45 degrees. Now this line, it is rotated by an angle of 15 degree. So the situation we have now, we are saying these are the x-axis and the y-axis. This point A is there. The coordinates of this point A, it is 2, 0. We have a line over here which is making an angle of 45 degree, and this point is 3, 1. Now this line is being rotated by an angle of 15 degree. So this total angle we have now, it is 60 degree. Length of this line, it is square root 2. Now suppose the coordinates of this point, we are saying C, they are x, y, or any point over here we are saying it is x, y. Then we have x is equal to 2 plus r cos 60, r is the distance, and y is equal to 0 plus r sin 60. Now corresponding to this particular point C, the value of r we have, it is equal to square root 2. So substituting this value, we obtain x is equal to 2 plus square root 2 into 1 by 2, and y is equal to square root 2 into the value we have, it is root 3 by 2. So in this case the answer we get, it is 4 plus root 2 by 2, and in this case the answer we get, it is root 6 by 2. So the equation of this line we are saying, the equation of this line we obtain, it is x minus 2 by y, that is equal to 1 by root 3, or we are saying on solving this we will obtain, it is x root 3 minus y minus 2 root 3 is equal to 0. So this is the equation of this line. We are using that the angle we have, it is 60 degree. This point, it is 2, 0, the angle we have, it is 60 degree. So this is the equation of the line, and the coordinates of the point, this point we have obtained, these two, using these two, the coordinates of this point C, it is 4 plus root 2 by 2 and square root 6 by 2. So these are the coordinates of this point C. Another way to solve this problem, it is by using the complex numbers. We are saying we have, this is the point A, it is 2, 0, and this is corresponding to the complex number 2. You are writing it is ZA is equal to 2. Then we have the point B, this is the point B, it is corresponding to the point 3, 1. So the complex number ZB, it is representing, it is 3 plus iota, and we are saying that it is being rotated by an angle of 15 degree. Suppose the new point we have, it is x, y, we are saying ZC is equal to x plus iota y. Now we know that it is rotated by an angle of 15 degree. So e raised to the power iota 15 degree, we can write it as 5 pi by 12. That is equal to ZC minus ZA over ZB minus ZA. For this formula you can refer to the videos related to complex numbers, geometry of complex numbers we are talking about. So on solving this we will obtain that ZC minus 2 is equal to 1 plus iota into cos 15 plus iota sin 15, and we know that the value of cos 15 it is root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2, sin 15 it is root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2. So on solving this, we obtain that ZC is equal to, when you solve this value, it is 2 plus 1 plus iota into root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2 plus iota root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2. We are talking about this value over here. And on solving this and comparing the real and imaginary parts, you will obtain that the value of x and y they are 4 plus root 2 by 2 and root 6 by 2. And the equation of the line we can obtain by using the fact that this total angle we have over here, it is 60 degrees. So this gives us the coordinates of the point C, and this gives us the angle that this line forms, this line AC forms with the x-axis. Next is the center of a sphere is at the origin. One vertex is A2, 1. So we are saying the center of the sphere is at the origin, and one of the vertex it is A2, 1. We have to find the coordinates of the other vertices. So corresponding to this point O, we are writing the complex number, we have ZO is equal to 0. Corresponding to this A, the complex number, we have ZA is equal to 2 plus iota. Now we are talking about the triangle OAB. We are talking about this triangle. This is O, this is A, this is B. This angle we have 90 degree, and this is corresponding to 2 plus iota. So we can write ZB, we are obtaining it is ZA into e raised to the power iota pi by 2. It is being rotated by an angle of 90 degree, that is pi by 2. So we are writing this is equal to iota into ZA. So the answer we obtain it is 2 iota minus 1. Now this point we obtain, the coordinates of this point we obtain, it is minus 1 comma 2. We are saying it is minus 1 plus 2 iota, that is minus 1 comma 2. Now this is the midpoint over here 0 0. So the coordinates of this point D, they are, suppose the coordinates they are x comma y, then we will have x plus minus 1 by 2 is equal to 0 and y plus 2 by 2 is equal to 0. So on solving this, we obtain x is equal to 1 and y is equal to minus 2. So the coordinates of this point D, they are 1 comma minus 2. To calculate the coordinates of this point C, suppose they are x and y, then we will have x plus 2 by 2 is equal to 0 and y plus 1 by 2 is equal to 0. So the coordinates we have it is minus 2 and y is equal to minus 1. So the coordinates of this point C, they are minus 2 comma minus 1. Coordinates of this point C, they are minus 2 comma minus 1. So these are the coordinates of the points A, B, C and D. Now next we have is to calculate the position of 2 points relative to a given line. We are saying this is a line given to us, and the equation of this line, it is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, and we are talking about 2 points P and Q. Their coordinates are x1 y1 and x2 y2, and we have to find whether they lie on the same or opposite side of the line. We have different kind of condition that P and Q they lie on the same side, or P and Q they lie on the opposite sides of this line. So we are talking about, if we join, suppose I am talking about this case and I am joining these 2 points P and Q, and this line it divides these 2 points, the line joining these 2 points in the ratio lambda is to 1, and this is the point R we are saying. Then the coordinates of this point R, they are given by x1 plus lambda x2 divided by 1 plus lambda, y1 plus lambda y2 divided by 1 plus lambda. So these are the coordinates of this point. Now we are saying that the point R, it lies on the line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. If this point it lies on this line, then we will have, if we substitute these values, we will have a into x1 plus lambda x2 divided by 1 plus lambda plus b into y1 plus lambda y2 over 1 plus lambda plus c is equal to 0. On solving this, if we take the LCM and take lambda common, we obtain lambda into ax2 plus by2 plus c plus ax1 plus by1 plus c is equal to 0. So this implies us that the value of lambda we have, it is minus of ax1 plus by1 plus c divided by ax2 plus by2 plus c. So what we are saying, that we have substituted x1 and y1 in this equation, and we are talking about the ratio of these two. We have calculated the value of lambda is equal to this. So we are talking about two cases now. In the first case, when we are talking about this case, we are saying this is the line, these are the points P and Q, this is the line joining P and Q, and the ratio we have, it is lambda is to 1. Then clearly the value of this lambda should be positive. For lambda to be positive, it means that this value, we are talking about ax1 plus by1 plus c divided by ax2 plus by2 plus c, this value should be greater than 0. It should be less than 0. This value should be negative. If this value is negative, then this will implies us that lambda is positive, and this will give us that P and Q, they lie on the opposite sides of this line. P and Q, they lie on the opposite sides of this line. So this is the case discussed over here. We are saying let P and Q are on the opposite sides of the line ax plus by is equal to c. This line we are having, and P and Q, they are on the opposite sides. Then we have this value should be greater than 0, lambda should be positive. So what we obtain is that f of x1 y1, where f of xy is ax plus by plus c, we are saying the equation of this line we are writing, it is f of x comma y is equal to 0, and this ratio should be negative. Second case we have is that this line is given, we are talking about this is the given line, or this is the given line, and P and Q points, these points P and Q, they are on the same side of this line. Then it is dividing it in the ratio lambda is to 1. It means that the value of lambda we will have, because it is dividing it in this ratio externally, so the value of lambda should be negative. So it means that the ratio of these two values, that is f of x1 y1 divided by f of x2 y2, it should be positive. So these are the two conditions that we have. In the first condition, we are saying that P and Q are on the same sides of this line if this ratio is positive, and P and Q are on the opposite sides of this line if this ratio is negative. So these are the required conditions. Next is the side of the line where the origin lies is called the origin side. So we are saying a point alpha comma beta will lie on the origin side if the line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. We are saying we have a line over here. Suppose the origin is on this side. This is the point 0 comma 0. This is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. We are talking about a point alpha comma beta. There are two cases now, that it may lie on the origin side or it may not lie on the origin side. So we are saying that it will lie on the origin side if we are substituting this value over here. We are writing a alpha plus b beta plus c divided by c. This will give us the value of lambda, and if they are on the same side, then this value should be greater than 0. It means both these values should have same sign. We are saying A alpha plus B beta plus C and C have the same sign. Second case we are saying they will lie on the opposite side. This origin is here and this point lies over here. If we have the value of lambda, it is less than 0. It means that both these values, we are talking about A alpha plus B beta plus C, we are talking about this value A alpha plus B beta plus C and C, they have the opposite sign. Both these have the opposite sign. So we have two problems based upon this. First is, are the points, these are the 2 points given to us, on the same or opposite side of this line. So what we have to do is, we are calculating the value of these points corresponding to this line. So we are getting, it is 3 into 2 plus 2 into 1 plus 1 divided by 3 into minus 3 plus then it is minus 2 into 5 plus 1. When we calculate both these values, the answer we are getting, it is minus 5 by 18 and this value is less than 0. So it means that the 2 points are on the opposite side of the given line. Second question we have is, the point 2 comma minus 7 lies on origin side of this line. We have to check whether this point it lies on the origin side. So we are calculating the value of this equation corresponding to this point. So if we substitute the value, we get it is 2 into 2 plus minus 7 plus 2, answer we get it is minus 1. The value of C we have in this case, it is 2. So we are saying that f of 2 comma minus 7 is less than 0, whereas the constant is greater than 0. So we are saying that the point lie on the non-origin side. So this point we are having, it lies on the non-origin side. Now the next question we have is, a straight canal is at a distance of 4 whole 1 by 2 kilometer from a city, and the nearest path from the city to the canal is in the northeast direction. Find whether a village which is at 3 km north and 4 km east from the city lies on the canal or not. And if it does not lie on the canal, we have to tell in which side, on which side of the canal it will lie. So we are saying that, suppose the given city we are talking about, it is represented by the origin. This is the origin O and this is 0 0 coordinate and this is representing the city we are talking about. Then we are saying that in the northeast direction, this direction we are saying, the canal is there. We are talking about, this is the canal that is there, straight canal is there, and this length we have, suppose this point we are writing it is OL, and this length we are saying this is 9 by 2 kilometers. This length we have, it is 9 by 2 kilometers. Now the equation of this canal we will have, it is this angle we are saying this is 45 degrees. So the equation of this line, we are talking about, this is the line AB, equation of this line, that will be x cos 45 degree plus y sin 45 degree, that is equal to 9 by 2. We are using the normal form over here. So the equation we get, it is x plus y is equal to 9 by root 2. This is the equation of this line AB. Now we are talking about the village, which is, one condition is, find whether a village which is at a 3 km north and 4 km east from the city. 4 km north and 3 km east means we are talking about the point. Some point is there. Suppose we are saying that point, say it is over here. This is the point 4 comma 3. We have to check whether this lies on this canal or not. So we substitute this value over here and we will obtain 4 plus 3 is not equal to 9 by root 2. So clearly this village, it does not lie on the canal. Now we have to check on which side of canal it will lie. So we have the equation over here, it is x plus y is equal to 9 by root 2, and we are talking about the point 4 comma 3. We can write this is x plus y minus 9 by root 2 is equal to 0. So the value of f of 4 comma 3, we are writing it is f of xy is equal to this. So the value we get it is 4 plus 3 minus 9 by root 2. The answer we will have that is equal to 7 minus, if we calculate the value of 9 root 2 by 2, the answer we will have that is equal to, this value we will get it is something 6.3, some value we have it is 6.3. So we are saying that this overall value we will have it is positive. And if we talk about the value of c, the value of c we will have over here minus 9 by root 2. So both these values f 4 comma 3 and c, they have the opposite sign. So we are saying that the village is on that side of the canal on which the origin or the city lies. So we are saying this village we have it is on this side of the canal. In this figure, if we talk about, we are talking about the village is on the same side of the canal on which this city is there. Now next we have is to find the position of a point which lies inside a triangle. So suppose we are saying a triangle, we are talking about the equation of three sides of this triangle, they are given, and we are talking about a point, it is P of x1 y1. We have to check whether this point lies inside the triangle or not. So first of all we are solving these three equations and we calculate these points A, B and C. We are saying this is x dash, y dash, x double dash, y double dash, x triple dash, y triple dash. Now we have to check whether this point P x1 y1, the position of this point, whether it lies inside the triangle or not. And if it lies outside, then it lies over here, it lies over here, or it lies over here. So we are saying that this point P of x1 y1, this will lie inside the triangle if it is on this side. We are talking about this side of the corresponding to this A and C point. We are saying that B and P, they are on the same side. Corresponding to this side AB, when we are talking about the side AB, we are saying C and P are on the same side. And when we are talking about this third side AC, we are saying these two. And when we are talking about this third side, we are saying that A and P should be on the same side. So the three conditions that we will have, this first condition we are saying that f of x1 comma y1 divided by f of x dash comma y dash, this is corresponding to the first equation. This is corresponding to the first equation f1, this is second is f2 and this third is f3. We are saying this value must be greater than 0. Next we are saying it is f2 of x1 comma y1 divided by f2 of x double dash comma y double dash, this should be greater than 0. And third we are saying that f3 of x1 comma y1 divided by f3 of x triple dash comma y triple dash, this should be greater than 0. So we are talking about these three conditions. This should be greater than 0, this should be greater than 0, this should be greater than 0. So what we will obtain, that corresponding to this line, both these points on the same side. Then corresponding to this line, these 2 points are on the same side. And corresponding to this third side, A and P are on the same side. So we are saying if we have to calculate the value of P of x1 y1, that is all the points in the interior of this triangle, then the intersection of these inequalities, that will give us the all the points which lie inside this triangle. Now next is, for what values of the parameter t does the point that is given to us, it is pt comma t plus 1, it lies inside the triangle ABC, where A, B and C, these are the 3 points given to us. Now if we calculate the equation of these lines corresponding to the points B and C, the equation we have it is x minus 8y plus 2 is equal to 0. Corresponding to this CA, the equation we have, it is x plus 3y minus 9 is equal to 0. And corresponding to this AB, the equation we have, it is 3x minus 2y plus 6 is equal to 0. So these are the three equations of the line. We are talking about the point, it is P. This is t comma t plus 1. This point we are saying, and it is lying inside this triangle. So using these three equations, we have three conditions now. First is t minus 8 into t plus 1 plus 2 divided by 0 minus 24 plus 2 is greater than 0. On solving this, how we are getting this condition? We are saying that if we are considering the side of the triangle BC, then the point A and P must be on the same side. So we are writing this condition corresponding to it. And from this we will obtain the value of t is greater than minus 6 by 7. When you will solve, you will obtain this value. In the second case, we are considering the side CA. We are talking about this side. Now we are saying that this point P and B must be on the same side. For these 2 points to be on the same side, the condition we obtain, it is t plus 3 into t plus 1 minus 9 divided by minus 2 plus 0 minus 9. It is greater than 0. On solving this, we will obtain t is less than 3 by 2. This is the value we are getting, t is less than 3 by 2. And similarly for the third side, we are talking about this third side. Corresponding to this side, this point P and C, they must lie on the same side. And on solving this, by solving this, we obtain the equation in the form, it is 3t minus 2 into t plus 1 plus 6 divided by 18 minus 2 plus 6. It should be greater than 0. On solving this, we get t is greater than minus 4. So we are having three conditions now. First is t is less than 3 by 2. T is greater than minus 6 by 7 and t is greater than minus 4. Now the common conditions we have corresponding to it, it is that t should lie between minus 6 by 7 and 3 by 2. This is the common condition that we have over here. So this is the value of the parameter t for this point t comma t plus 1. For these values, it will lie inside this triangle whose vertices are A, B and C. Now next we have is determine all the values of alpha for which the point alpha comma alpha square lies inside the triangle formed by these three lines. So if we solve these three equations, we will obtain the coordinates of 3 points. The point A we are obtaining, it is 5 by 4 comma 7 by 8. The point B we have obtained, it is minus 7 comma 5, and the point C we have obtained, it is 1 by 3 comma 1 by 9. Now we are talking about this point P. The coordinates, they are given by alpha and alpha square. We are saying that it lies inside this triangle. Then we will have three conditions. First condition is corresponding to that P and A must lie on the same side of BC. We are talking about this side BC. We are saying P and A, they lie on the same side. And similarly, if B and P, they lie on the same side of CA, we will have the second condition. We are solving these inequalities and we are obtaining the values of alpha in this form. And from the third condition, we are saying C and P lie on the same side of AB. We will obtain the value of alpha in this form. We are using the results that they lie on the same side of this line. These points, they lie on the same side of this line. So you can try these calculations at your own. And on solving these inequalities, you will obtain the three results in this form. These are the values of alpha that we will have. We are talking about this value of alpha. These are the values of alpha and these are the values of alpha. Now the common values of alpha corresponding to these three equations, we will have the final result in this form. So we are saying that for these values of alpha, for alpha lying in this interval, the points alpha and alpha square, they will lie inside the triangle formed by these three lines.